Where was the other one? I think it's still in Macronos. No, it's inside Tidewash. Damn it! Fast travel to the wrong area. I matched my bottle! I just realized that. I'm wearing red and black, and this is red and black. So the littlest things amuse me. I am a child. Yeah, the little sparkles are just a random, loot throughout the world. Most of the side quests consist of, fetch questing for people. So you want to try to pick up as many of these as you can. They always respawn, so you can literally just grind it out and just go get the same one over and over again. Where is the Cozy Cove? Oh, it's in Tidewash Cave. I'm an idiot. I was in the right spot. I'm just not collecting all of them right now, just because I'm so, like, late into the game. I already have so many items that I don't necessarily need to get all of them anymore. But I am just picking up a couple of random ones here and there, just in case. It's not like obsessively get every single sparkle for me anymore. Hiccups, ow. Sorry. I will say this isn't a great introduction to the game, what I'm doing right now, just because, like I said, I am doing a side quest of randomness. I'm not doing any combat for the most part, other than those boss battles at the end of the mazes. But once I finish this one, I'm gonna go back to do some actual gamey stuff. I've been ignoring this quest for, like, the entirety of the game, so I wanted to get at least a couple of them done. And by couple, I mean half, so I think I'm doing pretty good. This is our main character. He's a cat. I like cats, so I like him. It's that easy. And I have unlocked perks for these, dungeons. See the little swirly thing around me with the blue and the gold? I unlocked radar that lets me know where hidden treasure chests and, the exit doors are. That way I don't have to hunt them down, getting lost in the maze. That's why I'm really glad I waited to do these until I got all of those perks. That way I don't have to wander around lost like an idiot. So the first time I went into one of these doors, I ran around for 45 minutes, running past the exit over and over again, because I didn't realize it was the exit. I am playing it on PS4, but I believe it is also available on Steam. I prefer playing games on console, sorry. That's why I got the PS4 version. I'm gonna try to change that. Husband bought me a super fancy gaming PC. I should probably buy some more games to play on it. I am trying to pick up all the little glitter things inside these mazes, just because I've never been in them before, so it's a good chance that it's items that I don't have, possibly. Lost control of my controller for a second. That was weird. It was moving when my thumbs weren't on the stick. That wasn't fun. It is on Steam? I thought so. I think Guan said something about that. Wasn't 100% though, so I didn't want to give a definitive yes or no. 25? In this economy? It's my favorite response to anything. Anyone ever asks you for anything, you just respond with, in this economy? It's one of those stupid jokes that'll never not make me laugh. Oh, I love my PC. Like, you know how I was playing Subnautica a couple months ago? I was playing it on my old computer, which was not built for gaming. It's just, you know, an office desktop. And Subnautica played janky as shit on it. Like, nothing would load in right. If I was ever in the mushroom area, it would take 30 seconds for anything to render in. And it was, like, impossible for me to catch fish. I thought I just sucked at the game. I, transfer my save over and start playing it on the Aurora, and it was like that time that I got glasses for the first time. Like, I didn't realize before that I couldn't see until I saw clearly for the first time. It was like, oh my god, this is what it's supposed to be like? So it turns out I didn't suck, my computer did. Thank you for following, Call Me Poppy! Oh my gosh! Thank you! Go enjoy your pizza! You earned it. Yeah, the first one was PS3 exclusive. And I loved the first one. I'm, really happy at the point I am in my life of, I have almost every, game console, so I'm not ever in a situation of, oh, I want to play this game, oh, it's on this console and I don't have that one. It's, you know, going from, you know, when I was a kid to I couldn't have any consoles to now, you know, being an adult, saved up my money from my job, and, you know, set aside what I needed for responsible adult things, and then just use, you know, what was left to, you know, treat myself to things I couldn't have as a kid. That's a really good feeling. Granted, there's nothing I really want to play that's exclusive to the Xbox One, but I have one in case something comes out. Well, okay, technically my husband has one, but I'm allowed to use it. That was not meant to come across as braggy. I'm sorry if it did. Okay, so I'm sitting about 1.5 feet from my TV. I can't read anything with my glasses off. Like, I can tell that there is text in the top right corner. I cannot make it out. My vision sucks. I'm at, like, -2.5... -3.7 on each eye, something like that. It's bad. Like, it's not nearsightedness, farsightedness, it's just everything is blurry. I have astigmatism, and it just... I work in data entry at a car dealership. That's the easiest way to try to describe my job. Because, like, you tell someone you work in the warranty department, most of them will look at you like, okay, so what does that mean you do? Basically what I do is, the car comes in, technician works on it. If the repair is covered under the manufacturer's warranty, then I plug in how much the tech should be paid for the work that he did. And then I submit that to the manufacturer to say, hey, reimburse us this amount for this repair. It's essentially data entry, because I'm looking up, okay, you did this repair for this kind of car, that pays this much. And I just plug that into the computer. Yeah, I also have contact lenses, but most of the mornings when I'm getting ready for work, I'm too tired to put in my contacts because, like, they do strain my eyes a little more, just because they get dried out. My eyes get tired a lot quicker than if I have glasses on. So I still have, like, a 3-month supply of contacts just sitting in my bathroom. I should probably wear those. I mean, I paid for them. Same thing as me not wearing makeup. Like, I have so much makeup in my fucking bathroom, but I wake up in the morning and it's like, I could either get up now and do a full face of makeup, or I can sleep in for another 30 minutes. Guess what wins 99% of the time? There's a couple of days where, you know, I actually feel like putting in effort to my appearance, and I'll do the contacts and the makeup and whatever, and I actually make myself look feminine. But really, who has the time to do that every day? Yeah, because without me, technicians don't get paid. You'd think they'd treat me with more respect than they do. Because, you know, I'm responsible for you getting your paycheck. Maybe, you know, be nice to me? No. No. Okay, so this is the wrong way. Audio, stop crackling, please. Welcome back, Zang. Yeah, sleep always wins. I'm pretty comfortable where I'm at. I've been doing it about 4 years, so stick with it a little more. I may, you know, have opportunity to move up in the company. You never know. I mean, hell, I started as a cashier there, which I never want to go back to that because I hate talking to people, especially entitled people. I'm not going to say, you know, what kind... Well, I think I've already said it, but... The kind of customers we have aren't always the nicest people, so I was really glad to get away from a job where I had to... What the hell am I caught on? My cords were tangled. It was bothering me. Sorry. What was I saying? Yeah. Glad to get away from a job where I have to talk to them on a daily basis. I just work in a tiny little office, hidden away from everyone's view. I actually have 25. If I would hit the right button. And I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like, it's not necessarily a position of power, but like, you know, if the tech comes up to me and gives me an attitude about, well, why didn't I get paid for this? And I can just be like, well, listen here, motherfucker, I have to follow the, you know, the letter of the law, and you didn't, so sorry, can't pay you. Does feel a little good to do that sometimes when they mouth off to me. I'm not saying I abuse that all the time, but it's like, if you're gonna be an asshole to me, I'm not gonna bend over backwards to try to make you happy, you know? I'm sorry you're not sleeping well, Zhang. Oh, you would not believe the number of times I got screamed at, and I mean legitimately screamed at when I was cashier. Just because I was doing my job and I refused to break company policy for every person who asked. Like, the simplest things. Like, we have a policy where if you are paying with a credit card, you have to show your ID to prove that the name on your card matches, you know, the name on your ID to prove that you are the owner of that card. It's simple, right? People would be furious that I had the audacity to ask to see their ID. One guy actually threatens to take me to court over it. Like, you have nothing better to do with your day than yell at a cashier who's just doing her job. Like, really? Made a bitch out of that boss. Ooh, I got the orange fragment. You know, since these things are color-coded, I'm just gonna start referring to them as Infinity Stones from now on. How about that? It'll be timely and relevant. I got a blue one, an orange one, a green one. Got a red one. We've almost completed the set, you know what I mean? Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Right, Zang? That's why I waited to the end to do this. Like, I could have come back here when I was at level 45 and had, you know, trouble with the boss. Or I can wait until I'm 60 and take care of, just get it taken care of like it's nobody's business. And we're done. Leave the maze. Okay. So that's 5 mazes done. Let's move on and do something a little bit different for a while. Are you referring to the actual Infinity Stones, or my joke about what the color-coded stones in the game do? Because I know in the game what I have to do is once I get all 9 of them, I give them to this lady. And then I think she becomes a citizen of my kingdom at that point. Wow, we were gone for a while. My coffers are completely full. Whoops. Is what a studio? Oh, movie-verse or comic-verse, because they changed them. I have the movie ones memorized. I don't remember what all of the comic ones are. Like, I know red was power in the comics, soul was green, and mind was blue. I don't remember what the other ones were. Ooh, I have a new side quest in here. Can't get there this way. I always do that. Missed my turn. Let me jump the wheelbarrow. I don't want to go around. I like how the kingdom building isn't just limited to this menu system that you go into, because there's side quests actually in the kingdom that you have to actually walk through to get to. I like that.
Hi.
Ah, good day to you, your majesty. And might I remark upon what a fine kingdom you have created here. From an entirely selfish point of view, From an entirely selfish point of view also, it is wonderful to be free of the incessant attentions of my admirers. Oh good, I'm glad you like it here, Thomas. Incidentally, there is something I've been meaning to discuss with you. You see, I recently came across a piece of paper that rather baffled me. Oh, was there anything written on it? Can I see? To those who seek a mother's strength. Is that all? It looks like it's only half finished. Maybe someone misplaced it before they could finish writing it? Indeed, that was also my suspicion. As such, I attempted to use an incantation to identify the author. Alas, I was unsuccessful. In fact, it transpired that the paper itself had been charmed so as to obscure both its provenance and its content. And that was when it dawned upon me. This may in fact be a page from a spell book. Naturally, my professional curiosity was piqued. Gosh, that does sound interesting. If even you can't unpick the charm, Thomas, we must be talking about some very powerful magic indeed. Yeah. Undoubtedly. Alas, I fear that I have done all I can. Perhaps this mystery will forever remain unsolved. Let's not give up just yet. There must be some way to crack this. Is there anything I can do to help? Well, as a matter of fact, it has occurred to me that a sprinkling of heavenly wonder water might stand a chance of revealing the hidden words. It is a substance that contains a magical force of great purity, you see?
Alright.
Heavenly wonder water, you say? Alright, I'll see if I can track some down.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Your Majesty. No other king would offer to assist their subjects in this manner. Of this I am certain. Truly, there can be none as benevolent as you. Yeah, I already have that. Oh, it's my, study, I guess. It's a second bedroom, but it's too small to actually be a bedroom, since it's just me and my husband. It's just where the computer, the second TV, and all of our collectibles go. Green is soul, red is power, orange is time, yellow reality, purple space, blue mind. I got half of them.
Thank you very much.
See, I'm pretty sure they didn't intend to have the Tesseract be an Infinity Stone when they made the first Captain America and Avengers movies, and they just kind of shoehorned that in after the fact and was like, fuck, that one's supposed to be purple. We have to change it. So they changed the rest of them to follow suit. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. Or they did it intentionally to throw people off so they weren't looking for specific colors. It's entirely possible, too. Ah, perfect. Thank you, King Evan. Your generosity knows no bounds. Finally, we shall discover what is written on the piece of paper I found. To those who seek a mother's strength... Look, Your Majesty, the remainder of the text is revealing itself. By the gods! To those who seek a mother's strength, know this. There is no force more powerful, there is no love more supreme, and there is no frustration more profound than that of a mother. One will at times feel overwhelmed. It is at such times that a spear is required. Take it and throw it as hard as you can. Your frustration will dissipate, and only your motherly love will remain. I'm not sure I really understand. Look, Your Majesty, there are detailed instructions for creating a throwing spear written here below the message. Though I must say, the spear in question appears to be rather too large for throwing. I would say that it was around the same size as the one Tawny wields. Throw a spear to relieve stress. That's what it says, isn't it? It's an unusual suggestion, but I quite like the sound of it. I must confess that the opening line had led me to expect a powerful piece of mothering magic, but it turned out to be something rather different. You're right about that, Thomas. Still, I wouldn't say you should be too disappointed. Oh, I'm far from disappointed, Your Majesty. Indeed, more than anything, I am delighted that we have solved this mystery at last. We have discovered the method for creating a new weapon to boot. Ah.
Thank you.
That's true. Thank you very much. You should ask the Weapons Workshop to produce the spear for you right away. I, for one, cannot wait to see what Tawny will make of it. I don't wanna. Well, from what we've seen, they don't appear to be as, world-altering as they, are in the comics. Just based on what I've, like, read on, like, Marvel Wiki articles, because I'm not gonna lie, I don't read comics. I've read a couple, but not enough to claim to be an expert of any sort. But just from what I've read, it appears that they've been a little, not nerfed, but just, we haven't, seen anything really grandiose with them until Infinity War. Because no one knew how to use them until Thanos. Like, that was, like, my favorite part about that movie, is him, like, just using all the different stones. It was awesome. That was not a spoiler.